my word.
Godzilla x Kong Supernova, a movie that's coming out March 26th of 2027. We were never expecting to get a teaser trailer this early, but I'm honestly surprised. And I honestly thought that teaser trailer was supposed to come 2026, mid of the year, because they did the same thing with Godzilla x Kong back in 2023 when they released their teaser trailer before 2024. Looking into hidden things in the teaser trailer and the title itself, the villain is probably going to be an alien-like kaiju, and it could be these three kaiju: Orga, Gigan, or Space Godzilla. It could be any one of those three, but let's look into the title and the definition of supernova. A supernova is technically a star self-destructing itself, creating a massive explosion. So first we gotta see which one of these kaijus came from a star. Starting right off the back with Gigan, no. He did not come from a star, actually. Gigan actually came from a place called the M-Space Hunter Nubla, whatever that place is called from the old Showa movie. And fun fact, he's actually built by aliens, so his chances of popping up in the movie as the antagonist is pretty low. And plus, the title is called Supernova, so yeah, I wouldn't expect him coming from a star. And plus, it's pretty much confirmed that Gigan is just an alien cyborg. So no, he's not actually a real kaiju-like monster with blood. And I hate to break it to you, but the same kind of goes for Orga as well. Since he was formed by the Millennials, meaning that he's created by aliens as well. I mean, I'm not saying he's an alien. He's still an alien at the end of the day, though. And plus, in the movie, he absorbs Godzilla's DNA, getting his strength and pretty much every other ability except for his atomic breath. So yeah, I don't really think we're gonna be seeing Godzilla getting swallowed again. And now with our final option, Space Godzilla, and I think it's pretty obvious the answer is Space Godzilla. Even though he did come from space, we have Mothra in the Monsterverse, and then back then in the Heisei era, Mothra was the cause of Space Godzilla. And looking at Space Godzilla's information, yeah, it's pretty likely that he's gonna show up in the new movie. It's pretty obvious at that point, looking at the title, the background, and they're using the word supernova, an event that only happens to stars in space. And this is like the 6th movie of the Monsterverse, and this is like our 2nd alien we're getting into the Monsterverse ever since King Ghidorah. And this movie's gonna be more Godzilla focused ever since Kong took the spotlight of the last 2 movies. And even though this is a Godzilla focused film, Dangerville was right about one thing when I watched their video, saying like this is more of a human verse than a monster verse. Like the Marvel Avengers movies and the DC movies, how they like combine all their superheroes into like one particular single movie. And listening to what Alistair said, it actually made sense. You can't necessarily call this a monster verse if the kaijus or titans in this movie get their own particular films. Like who wants to see a Mothra movie or a Rodan movie? Or we want another single Godzilla film, but they just keep adding Kong and Godzilla as side holes. And after Godzilla vs. Kong, it should have just been called The Son of Kong. Like, keep Scar King and get rid of Shimo, okay? Yeah, I prefer Son of Kong over Godzilla x Kong because it's just a Kong movie, but they just put Godzilla as a side holder, only having 7 minutes of screen time. And this movie just could have been a single Godzilla movie. It could have been just called Godzilla Supernova. It just should have been called that instead. And plus, Kong, if he even tries to fight Space Godzilla in this movie, yeah, he's not gonna last long. It should have just been a single Godzilla movie. Kick Kong out of this title. And y'all even gave Kong a video game. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. But yeah, Godzilla x Kong: The New Empire should have just been called Son of Kong. Erase Godzilla and erase Shimo from that movie. Yeah, but back to Supernova. I'm just wondering if Godzilla Jr. is gonna make an appearance at least, because there's rumors going around about Godzilla Jr. being in the Monsterverse, Godzilla having a kid, or Godzilla ever seeing his species. I don't really know why Toho has a problem with that. They just came up with their own creative idea with Kongs and Godzillas. But anyways, I don't really got much to say about this topic of Supernova. I really can't wait for this movie to come out. I'm gonna be like 18 as a senior in high school. I'm still gonna watch it either way. I'm a big kid. Just make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below your own opinion about this. Love you guys and peace out.